Hello Bookish friends. In this video, I first of all going to talk about the monthly Bookish statistics of February. And then I will mention how I'm doing on my Reading Around the World challenge. And I will conclude the video by talking about the books that I read for the Readathons that I participated in the month of February, which were Mardi Gras Readathon and Retro Romance Readathon. In the month of February, I read a total number of 10 books. I read 3 general fiction, 3 historical fiction, 2 romance, 1 science fiction, and 1 mystery. I read a total number of 3,160 pages. I read 1 book between 100 and 200 pages, 3 books between 200 and 300 pages, 4 books between 300 and 400 pages, and 2 books between 400 and 500 pages. My average page number per book was 316. I read 1 book written in 1950s, 1 book written in 1970s, 1 book written between the years 2000 and 2009, 4 books written in 2010s, and 3 books written between the years 2020 and 2025. I read 8 books originally written in English, 1 book originally written in Turkish, and 1 book originally written in German. I read 2 translated books. I read the Turkish book in its English edition, and I read the German book in its Turkish edition. I read 9 books targeted towards adults and 1 book targeted towards young adults. All of the 10 books that I read in the month of February were novels. I listened to 5 audiobooks and read 5 ebooks. I read 2 books taking place in the United States of America, 1 book taking place in England, 1 book taking place in Turkey, 1 book taking place in Australia, 1 book taking place in Austria, 2 books taking place in fictional country or universe. And lastly, I read 1 book taking place in England, Turkey, and Iraq. I rated 2 books 6 out of 10, 1 book 7 out of 10, 5 books 8 out of 10, and 2 books 9 out of 10. And my average rating for the month of February was 7.7, which can be the highest rated month since I've started talking about monthly statistics in my channel. So this was a very successful reading month in terms of my ratings. In the month of February, I read books taking place in 6 different countries. Those countries were USA, England, Turkey, Australia, Austria, and Iraq. The total number of countries that I read from in 2026 became 13. This month, I did not add any country to the map. So the total number of new countries added to the map in 2026 stayed the same, which is 1. And the total number of countries in the map is, of course, the same, 65. In the month of February, I joined 2 readathons. Mardi Gras Readathon happened in the first half of the month, and I made a bingo in the board by reading 2 books. For the prompt of royalty, I read The Proud Princess by Barbara Cartland. And for the prompt of book featuring food, I read Ice Cream Murders by Leighann Dobbs. I also joined Retro Romance Readathon by reading 1 book, and that book was The Proud Princess by Barbara Cartland. So this was my summary of my reading in the month of February. Please comment down below what was your favorite book that you read in the month. Mine was There Are Rivers in the Sky by Elif Şafak. If you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose Australia. Australia means Avustralya in Turkish, and Avustralya is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.